Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar today said the government had approved the maximum it could to meet the demand of one rank, one pension. Talking to reporters in South Goa today, Parrikar said those who are opposing the OROP notified by the government have been misled. He reiterated that if any issue has to be settled, personnel should approach the commission to be set up to look into the matter and they need not return their medals. Government brings in FDI-related reforms in 15 major sectors of the economy. FDI policy eased in construction, real estate, defence, broadcasting and LLP sectors. In order to relax FDI policy in single-brand retail, the government has allowed companies to sell products through e-commerce. 100% FDI is allowed in plantation of rubber, coffee, cardamom, palm oil tree and olive oil tree. Delhi Metro gives a Diwali gift to commuters living in Samaipur Badli in the Jahangirpuri Samaipur Badli state section of the Delhi Metro, which was inaugurated by Union Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal today. The inaugural ceremony was held at Metro Bhavan Auditorium. The 4.4-kilometer long Jahangirpuri Samaipur Badli is an extension of Delhi Metro's Yellow Line. Indirect tax collections have registered an increase of almost 36% in the first 7 months of the current fiscal. Chief Economic Advisor Arvind Subramaniam has said that a high indirect tax collection portends well for India's GDP growth. He said that the tax core is growing at a healthy pace, which means GDP is also growing at a good pace. The Asian Development Bank and the Government of India signed a $273 million loan agreement in New Delhi on Monday to continue improving rural roads in the states of Assam, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Odisha and West Bengal. The loan represents the third tranche, which is also the last of the $800 million financing facility under the Rural Connectivity Investment Program. In Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, there is a respite in rain since this morning. After 2 days of heavy downpours in various parts, the Met Department in Chennai has said the deep depression had its landfall near Puducherry last night. Under its impact, Neyveli in Cuddalore district received unprecedented rains of 450 millimeters in a single day yesterday. The government has approved 2,100 crore rupees under the National Disaster Relief Fund for Karnataka that faced a drought recently, and Gujarat that witnessed floods. While Karnataka will be given an assistance of 1,540 crore rupees, Gujarat will be extended 562 crore rupees. The wreckage of a Pawan Hans helicopter which crashed off Mumbai coast earlier this month has been located, and the body of one of the two pilots has been recovered from its cockpit. The chopper had crashed into the Arabian Sea minutes after takeoff from an ONGC platform on November 4th. India's latest communication satellite GSAT-15 is scheduled for launch on board Air and Space rocket from the spaceport of Kourou in French Guiana tomorrow. The launch of GSAT-15 with its co-passenger Arabsat 6B for Arabsat of Saudi Arabia is planned at 4 minutes past 3 in the morning by Ariane 5 VA227 launch vehicle. General Electric has won a $2.6 billion contract from the Indian government to build a fleet of new trains for the country. The US-based company said that it would supply India with 1,000 new diesel trains over the next 11 years. India has been re-elected to the UN Commission on International Trade Law for another 6 years, maintaining its unbeaten track record of winning elections at the world body. India will continue to play a constructive role in the UN CITRAL, which is recognized as the core legal body of the United Nations system in the field of international trade law, the Indian mission to the UN said in a statement. In Myanmar, vote counting continued on Tuesday with Nobel laureate Aung San Suu Kyi's opposition party predicting a landslide victory after decades of often brutal military rule. The National League for Democracy led by Suu Kyi has won 53 lower house seats in the national parliament out of 62 announced so far. Kyi's party, the NLD, has alleged that the poll panel intentionally was delaying results. Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan on Tuesday called for reforms and said a new constitution should be created during the next 4 years under the single-party government of the AK party. Erdogan said the concerns regarding Turkey's regime should be left aside so the country can focus on the future. Russia could be banned from international athletics, including the 2016 Olympics, after an anti-doping commission report. The report alleges widespread corruption and collusion that added up to a state-sponsored drugs culture in a sporting superpower. The commission set up by the World Anti-Doping Agency found a deeply rooted culture of cheating in Russian athletics. Choti Diwali or Narak Chaturthi is being celebrated across the country today. Revelers thronged markets for purchases for the festival. From decorating homes to shopping for earthen lamps and crackers, people are in the thick of festivities.